Hey guys, it's Morgan and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about episode 4 of season 1 of Daredevil Born Again. Now, if you haven't seen the episode, there will be spoilers in this review, so stop watching if you don't want to be spoiled. So, here's my review of episode 4 of season 1 of Daredevil Born Again. I felt sorry for Hector's niece, Angela, when she wanted to see Hector's body. So it was good when Matt told her that it was better if she remembered Hector as he was. I also didn't blame Angela for thinking that the police killed Hector, since she knows how they felt about him. And it was also really nice to see Matt comfort Angela and tell her that she had to believe that someone would find Hector's killer. It was nice to see Bibi and Daniel hanging out at the bar. But when Daniel told Bibi about Fisk's plan to decrease the garbage output, and that Fisk had a plan to circumvent the union contracts, it was obvious that Bibi was going to write an article about it. The fact that Daniel has so much faith in Fisk makes me even more worried about something bad happening to Daniel. Fisk was obviously not enjoying it when Heather asked Fisk and Vanessa to talk about Vanessa's affair with Adam during their therapy session. And even though Fisk said that he just talked to Adam about it and nothing else, based on the end of the episode, we know that that's not true. It was also nice to see Heather be concerned for Vanessa and ask her if she felt safe in her marriage. But Vanessa told Heather that Fisk would never harm her. It annoyed me that Leroy made fun of the fact that Matt was blind when he found out that Matt was going to be his lawyer. But it was funny when Leroy asked Matt if it was possible that a Skrull stole the caramel corn that Leroy was accused of stealing, and Matt said no. But I did feel sorry for Leroy when he told Matt what his life was like, and even though Matt wasn't able to get Leroy probation like Leroy wanted, he was able to reduce Leroy's sentence to 10 days. I also didn't blame Matt for accusing Officer Powell of killing Hector, since Hector embarrassed him. But Matt was able to hear that Officer Powell had a steady heartbeat, which proved that he was telling the truth when he said that he didn't kill Hector. I didn't blame Sheila for being mad at Daniel when he told her that he accidentally told Bibi about Fisk's plan to decrease the garbage output and that Bibi wrote an article about it. But it was good that Sheila didn't tell Fisk that Daniel was the person who leaked the story. But while Fisk was yelling at his team and telling them that he would find out who leaked the story, Daniel ended up telling Fisk that it was him. But even though Fisk was mad about the leak, because of Daniel's loyalty, he told Daniel and Sheila that he wasn't going to fire them. But it didn't sound good when Fisk also told Daniel that if he ever did something like this again, it would be the last thing he ever does. When Matt was doing his own investigation to find out who killed Hector, I was wondering what he was going to find. And he was reunited with Frank, aka the Punisher, and Matt told Frank that the Punisher logo was on the bullet casing from the bullet from the gun that had shot Hector, which suggests that Hector was killed by a police officer who's a fan of the Punisher. It was also really emotional when Frank told Matt that Matt was blaming himself for what happened to Foggy and was trying to get Matt to say Foggy's name. And Matt told Frank that Foggy was more decent than him and Frank. When I was watching Matt and Heather talk, I couldn't help but think about the fact that they're both keeping something from the other person. Matt has been keeping his past as Daredevil from Heather, and Heather has been keeping the fact that her new therapy clients are Fisk and Vanessa. But to be fair, legally, Heather can't tell Matt about her therapy clients. But I am wondering how they will both react if they find out about what the other person hasn't told them. Even though Fisk claims that he's not the man that he used to be anymore, the fact that he's keeping Adam prisoner proves that he still is that man. But I'm wondering how Vanessa will react if she finds out, since during their therapy session, both Fisk and Vanessa said that they don't know where Adam is now. And obviously, Fisk lied. Also, since Matt went to his stash of Daredevil suits and started practicing with his billy club, it looks like he might be close to becoming Daredevil again. It was also creepy to see that the serial killer Muse was using the blood of his victims for his graffiti drawings. But I did get an answer to my question about who's doing the graffiti, so yay? Thanks for watching, guys! If you saw episode 4 of season 1 of Daredevil Born Again, let me know what you thought about it in the comments. And if you want to see my review of episodes 1, 2, and 3 of Daredevil Born Again, you can find the video on my channel. And if you want to see my future reviews for Daredevil Born Again, or any of my other future videos, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.